Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Cooking with Chas. Today we're going to make a chicken Cobb salad. It's super easy, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you the ingredients to the dish. Alright, we're going to need chicken breast, boneless, skinless, radishes, shredded cheese of your choice, red onions, thinly sliced, carrots, also thinly sliced, green beans. These are fresh. I'm going to boil them off real quick so that we take some of the bite away. Tomatoes, boiled eggs, and lettuce, of course. I'm using a kale spring mix, butter lettuce, and spinach mixture. I just like all of those, so that's what I'm doing. You do what works for you. Salt and pepper, a little bit of olive oil for our chicken breast that we're going to cook, of course a skillet, and I also have a pan over there on the stove that's already boiling so we can toss those green beans in there. So let's get started. You want to start out with your pan screaming hot because we're going to add that chicken breast. To cook the chicken breast, it's going to take about 6 minutes. Go ahead and get that chicken in there, and once you put it down, don't move it at all. Set your timer for 3 minutes. We're going to get the green beans into the salted water, and we're just going to let these boil on high for about 2 minutes. Not long at all, because you want them to have crunch, but we don't want them raw, obviously. So our timer just went off for the chicken breast. We're going to go ahead and flip those. Now what we'll do is we'll take a shot glass, I guess that's about an ounce of liquid of water, and just add it to your pan. Have your lid ready, and the steam will cook that chicken perfectly. 3 minutes. And our green beans have been going. I have a small ice bath, which is just ice and water, to shock those green beans so they'll stop cooking. The timer has gone off for the chicken, so we're going to turn the eye off, turn that timer off, and what I do is I remove the pan from the eye and let that rest, because if you cut it right now, it's just like any other meat. The juice will go everywhere, and we want the juice to be in our chicken breast. So while that's resting, and you should let it rest anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and start to assemble the salad. Put all this together. So I have my serving dish here. Let me tilt that camera just a little bit. So what I like to do is start with the lettuce. Make you a nice bed. My onions on first. Alright, so we got our onion. Now I'm going to come in with the radishes. So now carrots. And when you're putting this together, just remember that we eat with our eyes first. The next thing you want to do is put your tomatoes on there. I diced and sliced some, because some people in my house, they don't like tomatoes so much, so they prefer the the diced. I prefer the sliced, just because I love tomatoes. They're good for us. So lay those on. Perfect. And so now, our green beans are chilled. We're going to put those on there. Just drop those on. Okay. So all we have left to put on here is going to be the boiled eggs and the chicken breast, and some cheese, of course, on top. But I'm going to slice this up, get it on the salad, and get that chicken breast out of the pan. Chicken has rested. At this point, it's about 5 minutes. I just think it makes all the difference in the world. Look how perfect that chicken is. And you determine how big you want the pieces. That was a little bit too small. But don't make them too thick, because remember, it is a salad. And you want people to be able to enjoy every piece. Look how perfect that is. That turned out really well. The whole trick with cooking that chicken to perfection is that lid. And the shot glass or 2 ounces of water, it helps with the steam. And I just like to lay the chicken on top. And then everyone can get however much they want. And now for the finished product. So good, so good. For purposes, I put a little bit of extra lettuce on the sides just to fill up the plate. And I sprinkled some of those diced tomatoes on top of the chicken and just made it look pretty. Put a little bit of salt and pepper, not much, because remember your meat is seasoned, so you don't need much salt, but you definitely want to put the pepper on there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, share the video, and leave your comments at the bottom. And as I've said before, if there's anything you would like for me to cook, please make a suggestion. I'll see you guys next time.